Hopefully my hair turns out how I envision. Doing these sponge roller sets. I saw Hazel Goddess and Janae Mason do it and I wanted to try it. So I already did 2 in the back and I'm kind of using let me see if you can see. All right, I'm kind of using a mixture between like both of their methods.
So as you watch this video, you will recognize that I'm using a variety of products, and that is because I saw other YouTubers use different products as they were doing their perm rods, flexi rods, or even sponge roller set. So I saw one tuber just use mousse. I saw another YouTuber use a mixture of a leave-in conditioner and a curling like custard. And so I just kind of took bits and pieces and created, you know, what I felt that I needed for my hair. So my hair was air dried at this point, so putting some leave-in conditioner was helping it stay moisturized, and the curling custard, I like the smell of it, and I felt like that was going to bring some type of hold to it, as well as the mousse. So I'm like alternating between like these different products. So I will drop them in the description below. The downside to sponge rollers is that the clasp has a difficult time staying on and closing, so it will continue to come off because it's like that cheap. So I've watched videos where people prefer the perm rods because of the struggle.
All right, I'm done. Finally, side, back, then we have the other side. Okay. Don't I remind you of your grandma or your mama back in the day? So I'm going to sit underneath the blow dryer. Well, not the blow dryer, the hooded dryer. Hopefully my hair turns out how I envision.
I sat underneath the hooded dryer for an hour and 30 minutes.
Good morning. So I have just taken off my bonnet and I am going to use this oil, Creme of Nature, that I got from a beauty supply store to put on my hands and then begin taking out the rollers. So I'll show you the process.
So I am taking out the rollers and I'm checking to see like if it's still wet, because you know if it's wet, it is not going to come out right. And this is how the roller looks after you take your hair off of the sponge, but it will eventually expand back to its normal size. So now I'm using oil to separate my curls. So what I'm doing here is separating each curl. Like after I took off the roller, you know, it has this huge jumbo curl. So you separate each jumbo curl into like 5 to 10 sections to make your hair look more full. So you have to make sure you twirl in the correct direction of the way that your hair was rolled up in the roller, or else you can undo the spiral. So on certain areas, I did curl my hair the wrong way, so you just do it the correct way. You just, you know, do it the opposite way. And it should just spring right up.
Look at this side, y'all. Like, I'm so disappointed. Like, I'm trying. like I want you to curl. So what I realized is I was focusing so much on, oh, gotta make sure the middle of my head is dry, that I neglected the whole like right side and front. But I thought I was hitting it when I was underneath the blow dryer, the hooded dryer, but I wasn't. So I have all of these parts in the front that are damp, front and side, that are damp, and I was adding heat, you know, and heat messes it up, makes it worse. So I should have thought about that. Let me diffuse it, and it elongates. So I'm gonna either have to.
So when I stated I was adding heat, like I literally added heat after I took out the roller. And so I tried to put, I blow dried that section that was still damp, which was the wrong thing to do. That's why I felt like it was similar to diffusing.
Style it a little bit more. So this is how it's looking. All right, y'all, I'm back. So what I ended up doing, I put a headband on, a black headband on, and I left my bangs, and I just pinned everything up into like this high bun situation. The final result, I hope you like it. And yeah, see you next video.